if you haven't been living under a rock, you'll notice that a lot of people have been looking very different lately. The main excuse for that is Ozempic, Hollywood lifestyle, right? What if I told you that was only half the truth? TikTok, this is just for entertainment purposes only. Part of what you're seeing is withdrawal from the red juice, from the chrome with an A. Their supply was cut off in 2017, and now you're seeing them degenerate without it. And those that aren't necessarily degenerating but still look very different are the ones that have been removed and replaced. They've either been replaced with the clone, yes, they've been cloning and have been doing it for a long time, or they've been removed and replaced by an actor wearing a mask. Central casting is what has been used the last 10 years in order to keep the charade going while they clean house behind the scenes. By the time declassification comes and everything is relayed and told to the public, majority of the bad actors will already have been removed. One of the perfect case studies for this is Ariana Grande. She kicked off a new tour last night. I was able to see a couple clips of the visuals being shown. I'm gonna play a couple clips and I'm gonna show you what I see. Now in this first clip, she's in the bathroom. Anytime you have a dream of a bathroom or being in the bathroom, it's symbolic for a cleansing. Now, just because you're being cleansed or a cleansing is coming doesn't mean it's a good thing or a fresh start of some sort. You can get clean and still get dirty again. So then she looks in the mirror, she sees her reflection, the mirror breaks. This is symbolic for her consciousness being fractured. Then we see all this water pouring in. Water is symbolic for consciousness. Now she's in this hallway and she's got all this water rushing towards her. She's seeing all these doors. All these doors, these windows, are symbolic for all the different paths that she could have took, all the chances that she received. And she bursts into this dark room. She looks up, and what does she see? She sees her clone. Her consciousness was fractured in order to give pieces to the clone. Now notice the clone has blonde hair. Anytime there's a fresh clone on the scene, they always have bleach blonde hair. This is a symbol to other people who know what's going on that this is a fresh clone. So she's aware that she has a clone. She's helping with the process of developing her clone. Another clip where she's going down this dark tunnel with all these hands reaching out at her. They're asking her, which way do you want to go? Are you sure you want to continue with this procedure? Now these hands are symbolic for her fans. She's dragging all of her fans down with her. The frequency in her music, her message, all of these people are being dragged down with her. Then she ends up in this quantum tunnel where she's seeing flashes of memory. These memories are the memories that she's losing when she chooses to fracture her conscious for the clone. And in the end, her original soul essence ends up in this dark void, just floating and waiting. In this next clip, she's holding hands with a child, walking through a hallway, dark hallway, in red-colored water, peeking into doors at her different past eras. Now, this red water that she's walking through is symbolic of all the blood that she had to spill in order to get to where she is now. And notice that she's holding hands with a child. Yeah, that blood was from children. Now notice she comes upon this last door. She's peeking in what looks like is supposed to be her next era. And notice how the chair is empty, and it's the child who ends up closing the door on that era. It's because that child is going to end up being her karma. There won't be a next era because justice is coming for the children whose blood is in that water. The Ariana that we're seeing perform now is not the original Ariana, it's a clone. You can tell by watching this clone perform that she's not the OG Ariana. Completely different energy. Doing this because they need people to wake up as much as they can on their own. The veil is thin because God is giving people the opportunity to see for themselves before the plug is pulled and they get all this information at one time, which can shock someone's psyche. This is why this operation has taken so long, because people need to be given the opportunity to get in touch with their intuition and their discernment, to be able to come to these conclusions themselves. In the end, all will be revealed.